It's week 4 of the NFL, and we've got C.J. Stroud. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the Texans and the Jags, and it comes your way next.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Hewitt. I'm Kate Scott. Brock, you can brag if you like to, because I know you have quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple of QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over them for big yardage, maybe 6 points too.
Two of the NFL's best starts challenging each other here. Off we go in a Week 4 showdown. On the return, here comes Tank Dell. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Well, here come the Texans for their opening drive. And leading them out is someone who became an absolute superstar last year as a rookie. Drafted second in 2023, it's C.J. Stroud.
And he's more than happy to get the win last week, but there's still something probably nagging at him. He only needed one more good completion to have one of those really rare 500-yard games in the NFL. I'm sure it'll be tough for him to match that performance this week, or maybe any week, but it has him coming in hot, confident, and believing in what he can do.
Now he takes it. It's a pickup of 26, and it sets up a Houston first. Stroud off the play fake. Finds a seam down the middle. And he gets this forward to the 19. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You know what I like about that kick? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Forced out to his right. He takes it himself. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives him 1st and goal. From the gun, Stroud. Flushed out of the pocket. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. C.J. Stroud, the touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down. Didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just...
And no, they faked it. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Could have been 7 if they'd tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. Devin Duvernay to return it. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. So here are the Jaguars, taking over for the first time on offense. And bringing them out to his 4th season since arriving as the #1 overall pick back in 2021, Trevor Lawrence. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterbacking. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, big old win last week.
His first throw is an interception. Christian Harris picks it off. And the Texans will take over as he records his first interception of our season. What a call for the first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance.
And he's not going to escape this. The Jags drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. Jaguars, well, they must be thinking pass here, huh? They're in the dime. Third down coming up. And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans parlay the interception into points. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans put one more on that first quarter lead. It's now 13-0. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Duvernay on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Second drive coming up for the Jacksonville offense. And a big setback for them to overcome early, Brock, giving them points off that interception. And for a quarterback, a tough way to start the game as well. They got to shake that off.
Yeah, but this is where you really do start to see just the cream of the crop. The quarterbacks that are the best in this league flush, no matter what the circumstances are. But especially the negative ones, you flush them away and you go persevere.
And his drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Azeez Al-Shire that time on the tackle. Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. On the move, headed right. He's running. Oh, he loses the football. And the offense recovers. They can still advance it. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Out of the gun, Lawrence. That's taken in by hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And the Texans grab it. Houston returns this to the end zone. Touchdown! The Texans capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The kicker gets it. Oh, looks like he's going to throw it. Caught near the end zone. And he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having. Even that works for them, and it adds an extra 2 to their lead. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Jaguars down running back Travis Etienne trotting back out to the field. From the gun, it's a give to Bigsby. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Buys time, rolling, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Lawrence working from the gun. Escapes the... Oh, they're on him, but he's dropped again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. The Jaguars in a punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And it's going to be Texans football. Stroud throwing here on 1st. He's on the move. And the 1st down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Throwing is Stroud. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go.
And the direct snap goes to the up man. He's going to go for it. He cuts it to the right sideline. They find 21 yards and get the first down. Oh, baby, what a call to go for it on 4th. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Across his body, and they make the interception. Picked off by Andre Sisco.